How's it going, all you mentees? Uncanny Omar here from Near Mint Condition, the home of collected editions. And today I got some breaking news from Marvel Comics. We're going to be talking about one brand new Marvel Omnibus coming out in July of 2025. Thought I was done with July, didn't you? I did too. So let's see what they snuck in there. This video is sponsored by Marvel Comics, so thank you so much to David Gabriel and the fine folks at Marvel for sending us advance notification of this Omni that they snuck into the July solicit. So I have already done the first half of the year, and then I was starting to do some of the August announcements, September, October, November, December, and January of 2026. But from time to time, they do sneak things into the solicits and catalog, so this is one of them. And before I go any further, please smash that like button. Very small thing you can do, and it just means the world to us. This is one of those Omnis that has been a long time coming, because it's the guy that gets to read all the comments. Know what the majority wants. It's one of them. I would say this is one of the top 3 most wanted Marvel Omnis. It has made it into the top 60 most wanted list that we put together last year, and it is finally coming out. We've had, oh my gosh, 1, 2, 3 Omnis, a modern Omni of this run, and then I guess the Versus one counts as like Omnibus 0. So I've kind of given some hints. Let's go ahead and talk about this book. It is my absolute pleasure to get to announce coming July of 2025, Agent VENOMNIBUS. That's right. It is finally coming out. You all have been asking for so long, and now I get to announce it and talk about the content, and oh my gosh, it's a big one. So let's go ahead and look at our standard edition cover. The standard edition cover is supplied by Tony Moore, who of course was the series artist that kicked off Agent Venom with Rick Remender. Now those aren't the only 2 creators that worked on this book, but before we talk about that, let's go ahead and talk about the contents of this huge book. This is a big one. So, collecting Amazing Spider-Man 654, the B story, 654.1, Venom 1 through 42, 13.1 to 13.4, 27.1, Venom Space Knight 1 through 13, Minimum Carnage Alpha, Scarlet Spider 10 and 11, and Minimum Carnage Omega. First of all, I'm just really surprised that all of this content is collected in this big book. It is a big one. My gosh. You've got the work in here of course, I mentioned Rick Remender and also Tony Moore, but you've got Humberto Ramos, Dan Slott, and Kev Walker, Patch Searcher, and Colin Bunn, Pepe Larraz, Robbie Thompson, just to name a few of the creators that worked on this series. So let's go ahead and check out your direct market cover. And your direct market cover is supplied by Mike Deodato Jr., featuring this special agent Venom, but this time in space. So yes, you saw the titles of the issues collected in here. There is a Space Knight adventure that is part of this. So this is all the story of the symbiote leaving Eddie Brock. I'm not going to say who it ends up bonding with, but it is somebody from Spider-Man's past, so it's got heavy ties to Spider-Man. And then, of course, becoming an agent for the government and going undercover. This is a different type of Venom. I love the fact that this is now coming out because we've had VENOMNIBUS 1, 2, and 3. This is the stuff immediately that happens after 3. We still have some more to be collected before we get to that era of Venom by Donny Cates, that omnibus. But this is great. I mean, you even got the Red Hulk Ghost Rider X-23 crossover here when that underworld portal opens up. You've got Venom joining the military. You do have perhaps a fight with Eddie Brock and that new symbiote. Like I said, I don't want to spoil it. And then, of course, you've got his adventures in space, which is a lot of fun. Very underrated. I know people love Agent Venom, but I actually really like the Space Knight stuff. So all of it in one big book. This was one of my favorite announcements to make, and it's been a long time coming. I know a lot of y'all have been asking me, but here it finally is. Both covers. So let me know in the comments down below which cover you're going to pick up. And of course, what other era of Venom you want collected in omnibus format, what you think of the content, and if this is the one that you've been asking for. But that is it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Marvel for letting us break the news. Everyone, stay healthy and safe out there. Much love.